Shredded wheat?
Hell yeah.
Shredded wheat and V8. That sounds delicious.
That's the breakfast of champions, I've heard.
You know what I wanted to ask you guys? Why is it that Asian bread is so much like tastier and fluffier than white guy bread?
I don't think I've ever had Asian bread.
Yeah. I don't
you know what?
you
guys need to come down to Torrance, which spoilers, that's where I live. And try some of the bread that we have because my sister just brought home some Japanese bread, and fuck, that thing is like a pillow. It is so soft and so tasty. I asked my friend, and she said that it's probably because they use more butter.
Huh.
And,
I like butter.
It's really good. Mm-hmm. I have white guy bread like sitting right next to it, and it pales in comparison.
When you say white guy bread, do you just mean white bread, or do you mean like wheat?
You know, like Wonder Bread kind. You know, just like the standard American bread. I'm just gonna call it white
guy bread. It's just
whatever. Okay. Look. If my iPhone is like white guy bread, it's thin, whatever. Then the Zune that we're using to record is Asian bread. It is thick as shit. It is really good.
And your president like, whoa.
This is all above my head.
Well, welcome to the podcast, guys, where we talk about Asian bread being better than white bread.
How dare you?
Corey's saying it's better. Eric and I
like sourdough.
I mean, if you're not getting it from San Fran, then is it really sourdough?
Yes. I think.
Well, guys, we got a long podcast today because we actually skipped a week because we kind of did, 2 during spring break, so we skipped a bit of a week, and I think we all needed to recover from spring break because I know I fucking did.
Spring break, y'all!
I can't even go that high anymore. If you can't tell, I'm getting over a cold, and my voice is a little bit lower, but it just makes it sound like I have smoker's lung. You know what, Preston? Don't scoot away. I probably got it from you, you son of a bitch.
You did get it from me.
Probably got a lot more things from Preston.
And I passed by unfazed.
Supposedly.
It's because I'm not the one making out like you two.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Make out with your imaginary girlfriend pillow.
She doesn't want to cuddle anymore.
I was sleeping on the couch, eh?
I thought pillow girlfriend would be great because, she can't say no. Somehow she did. I don't understand.
I love how you're just embracing this now.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I've told Ileana, I talk about you a lot on the podcast, but I won't get in trouble because you don't fucking listen. She's like, damn it.
This is true.
Either I'm not in trouble or she has to listen to the podcast. It's a win-win for me.
This is true, man. All right, then why don't we get started because we got a lot to go over. Preston's eating. Eric, how was your week been? And let's talk about what you did for the rest of spring break.
My birthday was Thursday. So
that's right. Happy birthday.
Thank you. So that was fun. Kinda,
This is your birthday song. Is it very long?
Yeah. I got this, and we got the new microphone for the podcast.
Ooh,
it's shiny.
Makes everything sound extra sexy.
It's bigger and blacker, just like my penis. So it's like fits.
If it turns black, Eric, you gotta loosen your grip a bit.
Blue's okay, purple's okay, black is okay. That's Adam Sandler's foot and fucking Mr. Deeds.
I was just watching that actually. That was the first thing my mind went to. Grab the foot. I know it's gross.
Oh God!
I'll take a picture. That's the perfect picture. That is going straight up on the Facebook.
All right, fuck. Yeah, it was okay. For work right now, I'm really stressed out because I'm editing episodes for them, and it's the company is led by actors, right? Like the president or the CEO, the vice president, the producers, they're all actors.
Okay.
And the episode I'm editing right now has one of the producers and the VP in it. So they are both they're both very critical of it.
Okay, well, Preston... Okay, I'm sure that your company is fine.
Yeah.
Preston and I have worked on shoots where it was run by an actor. And that was one of the worst shoots that I can ever think of.
That was horrible.
That's terrible. I mean, I'm assuming in your case, they've been around a while. And
yeah,
they know how things work and everything. This guy that we had had no idea how to work things, didn't know how to run a crew. So I essentially came in just as a casting assistant to help out, and my friend was the one that gave me the connect, and she didn't know what she was getting into because she assumed that she was going to be a PA on this, as a production assistant, but the guy listed it as PA as a personal assistant.
Oh yeah.
So I felt bad. I helped her out because she ended up starting to produce it. I came in. She was basically good cop. I was bad cop. As far as producers go, I got everything taken care of. I put money into this, and it was just such a bad experience that I was just like, yeah, I don't want to work for this guy anymore, and I'm not going to. Like, it came to the point where I didn't even care if I got reimbursed. I was just like, fucking keep it. If this is the money that I need to like buy you off and not talk to me anymore, it's fine.
Yeah, you did take a pretty.
It was quite a bad experience. Preston knows.
Such a disaster. I was key grip on it, and I use heavy quotations, key grip, because
you're the only grip.
Yeah, it was really disastrous. But I've worked a lot with the people that you're working with now.
Yeah.
Eric, you're working on chapter 12.
I am working on the confessions that they're doing.
Oh, the confessions. Okay.
Yeah.
So, are you touching chapter 12?
They got one guy doing that, and like Mike. You know Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on it.
Okay.
That's his baby.
Okay.
But I'm on my 5th confession right now. Those are the things I've been editing, and it's hard because they both, instead of letting me just look at the footage and edit how I would do it, they both picked out the exact scenes they want cut out, and so I had to cookie cut each one out, place them on timeline.
See, that shouldn't happen. If our Professor Jack Tucker was there,
oh god, yeah,
he would have a thing or two to say.
Yeah.
But it's what they want, and it's what I have to do. So.
I mean, and I mean, you're just starting at the shop, don't?
Yeah,
you're gonna have to take the shit with it.
I told them straight up that I wouldn't be able to finish. Like today's my last day before it's due, and I had to I told them I'm not gonna be able to finish this system. I mean, it's what you guys want, but it's gonna take too fucking long. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, good luck to you, man. How was your birthday? What'd you do?
Went to class, unfortunately. Then.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah. Then just went out to dinner, hung out with Ileana. It was
awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna segue into mine because your birthday is actually the same as my sister.
No, that's right.
My sister who runs Nakachan Life Blog.
Are we doing
the place where you not yet?
We'll say plug. Oh my gosh.
We'll do that later. But yeah, we were gonna go try this place called. Actually, the night before we went to this place called Farrell's Ice Cream. It's supposed to be like this old timey super. It's like you ever watch the Simpsons episode where there's Moe's Family Feed Bag? Super like everybody's smiling and
yeah.
It's pretty much like that, but it's an ice cream parlor. So you get this thing, supposedly it's called a trough, and it's a fucking huge ass ice cream, and they carry it around you, and they
a trough.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay, this is what I was only told because we didn't actually get to go in because the second we drove there, it's right by Knott's Berry Farm, by the way. Huh. There were people around the building, and they said it was an hour and a half wait.
Damn.
So we were like, well. Sorry, Christy. This is your last day as a teen, but we're not gonna do this for you.
Go to Denny's.
Actually, went to Claim Jumpers, which there aren't many Claim Jumpers around anymore. So we actually went to one. We had an ID Eclair, which is really good. It's a giant ass eclair. So that was really good.
When you said it, they make it's old fashioned ice cream. All I could think about was an Amish person churning shit.
That's probably how they do it, but it's just supposedly from what they were telling us, it's like this. It's all just it's mostly, for ice cream. There are some family food stuff. Man, I can't think today. But it's, I don't know, it's really good. Or it would have been really good if I had gone in and actually eaten there, but I just saw the menu. So it was really cool. Real quick before I go into my stuff, you want to say anything else that you did?
Nah, my week was kind of.
Alright. Well, for my spring break after the podcast, I drove Carrie back to her friend's place in Irvine where she was staying. Then had to drive back to LA to go meet with my friend Kurt because we were both running the Hollywood Half Marathon the next day. So went over, cooked us dinner, and slept over. And then when we woke up at 4 in, we stretched. We went down to the starting line, which was only about a mile away, so it was a good warm up. And I did that for 2.5 hours. Actually a little bit under. I completed it a little bit under. Beat the old guy with the pace marker. I was like, no, fuck you, old guy. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. And then
said that too.
I did. I muttered it.
And the old
man I don't know if you heard me.
Old man died of a heart attack of a young Asian ruffian, Tokyo Drift style.
Well, what was fucking awesome was I ran a marathon before, and that fucking marathons suck, dude. My legs died at mile 13.
Your body.
Yeah, I was pretty fucked up for a while afterwards. But this one I was just like mile 10, like all right, I feel my legs starting to cramp a bit. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna stretch. Do what I should have done for the marathon. But while I was doing that, like, I occasionally run again, then I stop, walk, and stretch. I was following this like really hot girl. Like I guess there's like this there's this group of people that what they do is they dress up in red and they carry the American flag the entire race. So like we were just like going together. It was really cool. Like I was like, yeah, America, as I was running, and then we'd stop, and then I passed her because I saw the 2.5 hour guy coming behind me. I'm like, oh fuck, and I was like, I ran in and I barely got under 2.5 hours. Really cool, and then like I promptly sat down and couldn't get up.
What's really nice about hot girls when you're running is that it acts as a carrot on a stick.
Yep.
You just run towards that'll be your goal. Like, mine.
And then when they stop, you stop. That was actually the first like 5 miles. It was all right. Run to one girl. All right, pass her. Next one. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So apparently I did this the first marathon. I totally forgot that if you're running a marathon, guys, here's a pro tip from a runner. If you're a guy, bring Bandaids.
For your nipples?
For my nipples, because my nipples chafed and bled. Like, the blood... Because I finished it, and I'm like, yeah! And then my friend was like, dude, are you bleeding? And I looked down, and there's, like, a 50-cent size, like, thing of blood on my shirt. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
It was...
Are your nipples still chafed? Can I see?
Well, I mean... no, they're fine now. But it was just, like, really weird.
Scabs.
It's just, like, pepperoni falling off a pizza.
Now you ruined pepperoni pizza for me.
Actually, I really want pizza now. Yeah, other than that, after that, actually, I didn't get any sleep. I hung out with my friend. We hung out till about, like, I think 3 o'clock, then she left. And then, 3 o'clock in the morning, then she left. And then my friend Kurt came by again to pick me up. And we went to go support his girlfriend at UCLA doing this dance marathon thing where she had to dance for 26 hours.
Wow.
And we had to support her for 3 hours. But my legs were dead, so I just proceeded to do, like, the Harlem Shake dance. Just arms back and just, like, flailing. Then unfortunately, you guys couldn't make it, Preston. I was bummed that you couldn't. But we had the Manchester Meat Night of Manliness plus WrestleMania XXX, which is 30, but I don't know why they decided to put XXX.
Sounds hot. Did The Rock win?
The Rock was actually only there for like the first 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
It was this weird, like, well, because it's the 30th anniversary. They had, the immortal Hulk Hogan come out, and he was the host of WrestleMania, which was cool. Then they had Stone Cold Steve Austin come out, and then The Rock came out, and they all proceeded to circle jerk each other. Like, they all just, like they're just putting each other over, like, oh, the immortal Hulk Hogan, oh, you rock, you're a great movie star, and you're Stone Cold, oh, and then, like, get in line, like, it's called, it's a cheap pop from the fans, because it's like, when Riss is like, oh, I'm glad to be in Nevada, and then, like, the crowd goes crazy or whatever.
Yeah.
That's, like, it's, like, cheap heat is good shit.
When you said a circle jerk, I just had an image of them standing in the middle of the ring, back to back, and everyone with their right hand going...
around the other guy.
Yeah. I don't think their arms can bend that much.
You can go like that if you invert your elbow like that.
Pro tip.
Pro tip from Preston. I'll have some more WrestleMania news in a little bit for anybody who cares, but it hit some pretty good mainstream stuff. Other than that, just fun shit. Preston, why don't you go ahead and go into your week?
Yeah, not too much. I'm finally allowed back in my girlfriend's house because my cold's gone. But kind of a germaphobe, but she's never gonna hear this, so what do I care?
This is true.
And then
we should just use this podcast to just vent on how horrible our significant others are.
That's kind of it, yeah. God, I have a list. And then what? Oh, I've just been working a little bit with the same company that Eric's been working with.
Oh yeah, you
for that soap opera.
You shot pickups for episode 12, right?
Yes.
Oh, you actually got called on for the pickups.
I did.
Okay, because I remember you were telling me that you're like, I don't know if they're gonna call me or not.
They love you in the office, at least when I'm there.
I'm glad because they didn't.
Look at that lovable face. I mean, it's so. Oh yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I am addicted to a new game.
It's not really new.
It's not really new, but it's new to me. It's called FTL.
This was hilarious when where were we? You I think I was talking we were in the bar and David came up and then we were talking about FTL and you were like, what's FTL? And we're just like, What?
Yeah, that's
What?
pretty recent too. But I kind of hesitantly picked it up because like I didn't want to get like addicted to a new game, and here I am addicted to a new game. It's for anyone who's never played it, it's kind of like a strategy starfighter game.
Essentially, it's like if a game if you played within the Enterprise from Star Trek. Everybody has a specific job.
Yeah, everyone has like a role, and like the different rooms control different stations, and like the goal is to like deactivate the other rooms by attacking them, but your rooms get all messed up, so like sometimes like you lose oxygen, sometimes your weapons can't fire, and it's hectic, it's scary, it's really hard.
Why would you attack other rooms on the ship?
Well, you have to attack like their rooms, so like they can't fire on you.
Where are all the rooms attacking each other on board one ship? Plot wise.
What?
Plot wise, why would separate rooms attack each other on one ship? Like
no, I mean like your ship, like your weapons shoot their ship, and that injures their specific.
Because you keep saying like rooms like it's all on one ship.
Oh no.
It's basically it's a spaceship like simulator where you have your crew in your own ship. You specifically this is if you're working with like multiplayer, like everybody has their own job. They do that one job, and there's other ships that are there, and you fight each other. It's really cool. I was addicted a little while ago. I think it was 2 years ago. My friend Dylan got me like a bunch of just Steam games for my birthday, and FTL was one of them, along with like Thomas is Alone and Binding of Isaac, which was really cool.
Oh, that's right. And I just bought The Wolf Among Us and played episode 1.
Ooh, nice. How'd you like it?
Oh my
Good,
gosh.
right?
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you like it in comparison to The Walking Dead? Because this one is a lot more stylish.
It's you know what? Actually, stylized is the exact right way to describe it.
Super noir, right?
Yeah. I love it in so many ways, like more than The Walking Dead. Just because, no, that's better. It's just like when you see the fairy tales and you see like when fucking Cullen the pig is living with the big bad wolf. Like, hey man, you owe me a fucking house.
Not big bad wolf, Big B wolf.
Big B, Sheriff Big B. It's really cool. Yeah,
it's super noir. So wait, did you finished episode 1?
Yeah, I haven't started episode
2. Dude, that ending!
I know!
Oh, you need to keep playing!
God damn it!
Keep playing, bro.
Sorry, no spoilers. No spoilers.
This is a really mellow podcast.
Yeah, seriously. Oh.
Like, even that right there, that wasn't as, like spastic as I or you usually go.
Speaking of spoilers, Game of Thrones last night. I don't know if you guys...
I've been seeing just shit on Facebook.
Yeah, dude. It's the...
Really don't know why I don't watch. Like, my Dylan pitched to me, dude, it's like Skyrim meets Lord of the Rings meets porn. Yeah. Why don't you watch it? I'm like, that does sound good. Why don't I watch this?
I have a friend who, speaking of spoilers, well, maybe not a friend, but a guy I know. You guys know him. I worked with him recently. Well, yes, he is a friend.
I was like, give us an alias.
I know.
Spelled out in sign language.
I don't know sign language.
Or just like hat guy or something, you know.
He was. I'll tell you guys after. But okay. So every time you talk to him, no matter like where you are, he always spoils stuff.
Huh?
Like so he's Spoiler Pants McGee.
Yeah, exactly. Like he comes up. I worked with him recently, and he came up to me during the shoot with everyone around, and he's like, "Oh, so what'd you think of the ending of Breaking Bad when this and this and this and this happens?" And people within earshot are like, "Dude."
Oh.
And he did that with like, in one day he did that with the end of Pokemon for me.
The end of Pokemon? What do you mean?
Which like I didn't know.
Oh, you mean X and Y?
Yeah, like I didn't know who the champion was. Like you know, whatever. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I still
Well, wait. The champion wasn't really. Oh wait, no, it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, did that with the episode of Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Pokemon.
Wow.
There's another book that he did that. It's
like
all
he's doing
this
this on purpose.
No, he just doesn't think.
Spoiler Pants McGee. Let's call him that. Spoiler Pants McGee.
Spoiler Pants McGee.
And we know him? Oh.
Yeah, you guys know him.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Wait.
His first name is my middle name.
I don't know your fucking middle name.
Okay.
Can I see your driver's license?
Okay, well, let's why don't we dive right into news. So I don't know if you guys heard about this. Do you guys, back as a kid, Do you guys read the comic book Archie?
No.
You didn't. Oh, do you know who Archie is?
Yeah.
Okay, you know Archie Comics.
Yeah.
You know Archie Comics, right? So this was some big breaking news last week, which I wish we could. This is a little stale because we're skipping a week, so all little news, guys. But
new to me.
but in July, Archie, who's been a character for over a quarter of a century, he's gonna be slated to die.
Wow.
They're killing the character.
Whoa.
Wait, in the comics?
In the comics, they're killing him.
But Archie comics, they're not that dark, are they? Or
No,
are they
no,
just-
I mean they deal with some serious stuff, but they're mostly kid friendly. This one is like they showed like a concept art for the cover, and it's Archie with just like on his back, Betty and Veronica around him, and he's bleeding out.
What the fuck?
It's pretty crazy, but they're just saying, you know what, like, life goes on. We feel like Archie's as a character, he's matured over the years, which you definitely see. Like the characters do grow older with time, which is really cool. They're saying it's gonna have to do with him giving his life for a friend, and saving a friend. So I don't know, that's like huge news for people. And like I read Archie comics because my sister was really into them. So like she'd be done with them, like, okay, I'm gonna read these next. And I'm like, oh, that Jughead eating those hamburgers. He can't eat that many hamburgers.
Family Guy reference.
Yeah, Family Guy reference. Yeah.
Are they ending the comic there then? Is that...
I don't know if they are or not. Because actually because the characters have become so prolific, Betty, Veronica, Jughead, and all that. They actually do have their own series. Like there is like a Betty and Veronica series. There is a Jughead series. So I don't know if they're ending the main comic there or what's going to happen. But the character is slated to die in July.
I mean, how can you have an Archie comic with no Archie?
Well, the Archie comics are like an overarching umbrella comic book.
That's
So.
like killing Garfield.
That's like killing Calvin and Hobbes. Like killing Calvin.
Oh, okay, real quick. Like, I saw this. I'm not 100% sure if this is the real ending of Calvin and Hobbes. I think it's an unofficial fan-made one that Bill Watterson was like, yeah, I could see that.
The one with his daughter?
There's actually two. There's one that somebody showed where Calvin's grown up, he's married to Susie, he has a kid, and he's going through old stuff, and then he picks up the tiger, Hobbes, and it's just a doll. There's another one where it's like, sometime down the line, Hobbes is like, hey, you want to go play? And he's like, sorry, Hobbes. He's like, Calvin's a little older. He's like, I have to do all this homework and stuff.
Oh.
And
was he on like Adderall or something?
yeah, he was on the Adderall or something like that. And then like, it was so fucking sad because like the last two panels were, you just see Hobbes like looking at him kind of sad.
And
then the next panel is he's just a stuffed animal. That was the saddest one. But to me, the official ending will always be the end of oh God, what I can't remember. I have all the compilation albums. It's a Beautiful World or it's the one where they're sledding. It's like that's the last
exactly.
one. That is the absolute last one for me, and it's just so fucking magical. Is it Magical World or
I forget. I just know it's like the last Calvin and Hobbes that he officially made. That they're going sledding. It's like Hobbes' buddy. It's a big beautiful world out there. Let's go exploring or something like that.
and they just sled, and that to me is like the real ending for me.
Yeah.
A while ago, I don't know if I brought it up on a podcast. I don't think I did, but there was a actually this came out last year, so probably not. They're doing a documentary for Bill Watterson. He's going over like everything that's happened with Calvin and Hobbes. I think it premiered already, so I'm kind of looking for it like on DVD or something to watch it later, because I was like, man, like this really speaks to my childhood. Like that was my childhood, was Calvin and Hobbes. I remember like doing a bunch of dumb things as a kid because of Calvin and Hobbes, because like it was funny when Calvin did it. It would be funny when no, it's not funny when I do it.
$5 says there's gonna be some kind of Calvin and Hobbes movie. $5 eventually.
No. I don't think there is, because they were gonna try and make a cartoon version.
Oh.
There was gonna be a cartoon Calvin and Hobbes, but Bill Watterson was just like, I'm not feeling it, guys. Like Calvin, like my characters work more as a visual medium rather than theatrical or filmic one. So he kind of didn't really sign off on it, and I'm like, that's cool. I really respect
that. We just have to wait for him to die, and then we can do it.
Fucked up, man. what were the rights after death?
It's death
like 78 years.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna be dead.
Damn it.
2100.
Unless his kid gets the rights, and then the kid's like, yeah, I can do it.
No, don't hoard out.
Sorry.
Keep Calvin and Hobbes clean. Hashtag save
Nothing's
Calvin
clean.
and Hobbes.
Everything's dirty. Like my penis. What?
Ew.
What, Preston?
It's
What
black too. Told you, loosen that grip. Okay, so so Archie Andrews is gonna die in July. So This might be the first Archie comic that I buy in fucking 7 years.
Oh.
That might be why they're killing them off. Because I can't buy his comics anymore.
Actually, Archie comics have always been like kind of up on the sales, but it's been more like younger kids and stuff like that.
No.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get into some WrestleMania stuff. So, I know you guys don't watch really. Preston, you came over to WrestleMania last year just to watch The Rock.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah. So, a lot of shit happened. This was one of the biggest. I mean, this is the 30th anniversary of WrestleMania. It's fucking huge. Every year, every year that it's held, the stadium that they hold it at, it breaks attendance records like fucking crazy. It brings in, like a shitload of money to the cities. So, like, you have cities that will like send representatives to fight each other so that they can host WrestleMania. And actually, next year it's going to be in California, so I'm definitely going to be there. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
So,
SoCal or NorCal?
NorCal. It's gonna be up near San Jose. So I think my friend and I are gonna go see Carrie. Maybe see if we can crash at her place. Can you let us, Carrie? Thank you.
Carrie doesn't listen to this. Oh wait, she's yelling.
Carrie, I miss you. I actually kind of like Carrie.
She was awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should come back.
You need to come back, Carrie, please. Yeah, Preston, you should come down for WrestleMania. It was a fun time. We do this drinking game where it's every time somebody kicks out of a finishing move, take a drink. Every time there's a botch where like they mess up in the ring or they mess up on announcing, take a drink. Anytime a nip slip happens, which it almost did happen, you down your drink. Anytime the Spanish announce table doesn't break, down your drink.
Doesn't break?
Doesn't break because it's there's a trope in wrestling. It's like, oh, they're going near the Spanish announce team table. Oh, it's gonna break.
Oh.
And then when it doesn't break, you down your drink.
Okay.
So we bet on every match and everything, and it was a really good one. Like even our friend Dylan, who doesn't watch, this is the only wrestling event that he watched. Like we're all yelling and like like you win, oh you win. One thing that we never bet on is the Undertaker match. I don't. Does that mean anything to you guys? The Undertaker?
No idea.
Did you say something like he never?
Yeah.
loses?
So his legacy at WrestleMania is that he has been undefeated, and it's always they've after he's won 16 times, they played into it. He was 21-0 going into this one, and then like it's the streak. Like it's the biggest thing in sports entertainment. It's everybody looks to it every year, and it was inconceivable that he can lose. This year he fucking lost to Brock Lesnar. Guy from the UFC. Well, Brock Lesnar started in the WWE, left after 2 years, went to football. That didn't pan out, so then he went to Japan to do some Japanese wrestling. Then he went to the UFC, fucking dominated, and came back to wrestling after he had to retire from the UFC. People were fucking like this when you watch a match. Usually at the end of the match, there's either some kind of explosion of cheers. This one there was dead silence because nobody expected it. Because nobody expects that to happen. Like everybody expected the Undertaker to retire undefeated, and this has caused such cultural shockwaves that the next day Jon Stewart went on a rant and he flipped his shit. Like he's like right before he ended his segment, he did this rant about the Undertaker losing and everything. I'm like, oh shit, Jon Stewart watches WrestleMania. What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, and it was really interesting.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other news with WrestleMania. You have to, if we have any wrestling people out there, hit me up because I want to talk some wrestling because there was some crazy shit that went down. But going along with Jon Stewart, his would you say co-star or compatriot or co-worker? Cohort?
How many code words can we come up with?
Cohabitant? No. They're not together. Well,
they were together.
I mean, in bed.
Yes.
Well, anyways, Stephen Colbert is in the news. He's actually been slated to take over for Letterman.
Woo! Nice.
Yeah, like honestly, man, I'm a Jon Stewart fan more than a Colbert fan, but still, that's awesome. Like, mad props to Stephen Colbert.
Here's the two obstacles I want to I think he has to go over. One, I think he has to drop the persona of the Colbert Report. Like, I think it's funny for that show. I think it works. But if you're gonna do Letterman, you can't be as antagonizing to one. Like
that's true.
You
that's
can't be
true.
as partisan either.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is true. Because again, it's a political show.
Yeah.
Now this one is more of it's an entertainment talk show.
And that's the second problem he has to get over is he's used to having more intellectual guests on the Colbert Report. Now he's gonna have actors and stars, and he has some of those on Colbert too. But it's not gonna be as much like diplomats and you know, lawmakers, and there's not going to be that like much. I don't know. I guess I don't want to be too like mean to like actual celebrities, but there's not going to be as it's not going to be as intellectual. I don't know.
Celebrities are not intellectual. We all know this.
Yeah.
But no, like
some people would argue that, but yeah.
You know, this could not have happened to a better person though. Like,
yeah. Good for Gobert.
It's been great watching his career and just like from his very, very starting point up to getting his own show, which at the time was like, wow, really? That's awesome. And now his show's been on for like 8 years. It's
something like that, yeah.
Probably more. It's been a long time now. Up to this, that's incredible. He's surpassed Jon Stewart.
Which I feel like Jon Stewart would be like, I'd be like.
I think if Jon Stewart wanted the job, I think he could have gotten it. I think he just likes his show.
That's true. I mean, Jon Stewart wouldn't want that anyway.
Yeah. Plus, didn't he just like direct a movie? I think over the summer. Yeah, I think that's why he was gone and John Oliver took over.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Huh.
And John Oliver is getting his own show, and that premieres this month.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it premieres on HBO. It's like last week tonight. So like all the news from last week tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like
Pretty
that.
much what we're doing with this podcast.
Yeah, kind of.
All last week.
John Oliver,
Today.
hire us on. We love you.
It's so cool how people from that show, they all turn out so...
Fucking Steve Carell and Ed
Successful.
Helms. Yeah.
Well, where's Olivia Munn then?
Well, I mean, Olivia Munn was on that show for such a short time.
Yeah.
That is it.
She
Man,
was
I
on,
miss Olivia
Attack of
Munn.
the Show.
Attack of the Show.
I
like,
loved
that's where
Olivia
got
Munn.
her
She was
start.
hot.
Yeah.
I loved
Olivia Munn
Olivia
didn't. I don't think she fit in on the Daily.
She really didn't.
No, she didn't, but
Yeah.
still, it's like
It was a good try though.
Olivia Munn. Yeah.
Who hasn't made it that big? Fucking the married couple that have like babies that have been having babies. I forget their name.
Oh,
One of
yeah. Oh, like Samantha Bee.
Samantha Bee, and then her husband who's on the show.
I've seen Samantha Bee in a movie though before.
I have too, and I've seen her husband on her husband was on How I Met Your Mother as like the guy who steals away Ted's fiance.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Oh, the douchebag one.
Yeah, the one
karate guy.
Yeah, he makes the movie after.
Oh yeah.
But no, that's Daily Show is a starting like a good jumping off point for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Jon Stewart, everything he touches, man.
Turns to
Touch.
gold. Minus touch.
That's so creepy.
Steady touches himself. Touch.
Which is why Jon Stewart should replace Letterman, because as we know, Letterman's a sex fiend.
This is true.
Remember that? There was a big
Yep.
scandal that he was fucking sleeping
He's
with
sleeping with all like the assistants and whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would sleep with Letterman if I had the chance.
David.
I absolutely love
People that slept with me.
absolutely love the public outcry for against Colbert from all of the conservative pundits, like Bill O'Reilly and
Oh yeah, and fucking
Fat Turd.
Glenn Beck, I think, and fucking
I forget the radio guy. Oh, Rush Limbaugh.
Rush Limbaugh.
Who
Limbaugh.
my
fucking
parents adore, by the way.
really.
Yeah.
I'm so upset about.
Preston's parents. I'm judging you.
Yeah, me too.
Real quick, going off of kind of like a political stance or people taking shots. So one thing that's kind of going back to WrestleMania news, or wrestling news in general. There was a wrestler who is known as the Ultimate Warrior, which Preston, I think you would have liked him. His character, like this is back in the 80s and 90s. His character, he had face paint, he was roided up, and he'd just run to the ring, shake the ropes, and be like super like, ah! He was inducted into the Hall of Fame the night before WrestleMania, which was really cool because he had some problems with management for the years. He appeared the next night on Monday Night Raw, and then he died. Like straight up, like just he dropped dead, which really sucked. And I was like, man, maybe he knew he died. Now there's a talk show host, Nancy Grace from CNN. Okay, so she there is now a movement to cancel her, and the petition is growing because of some of all these wrestling fans, which there's a lot more than you would think. Because she had an interview with another wrestler, DDP, who came onto the show to just talk about the life of the Ultimate Warrior. No, she used it to talk about how every wrestler dies of steroids, and then proceeded to list a bunch of wrestlers that didn't die of steroids. And so people are calling for her like resignation. They're like, she got so many death threats, and it's fucking insane.
Good.
So
She's a C-word.
Yeah, no, dude. Like I was watching this, I'm like, you bitch. One, you're fucking
C-word.
rude. Two, you don't do your research.
She's crude. She's that C-word.
Crude. cruel, catty, a cunt.
Damn it! I was about to say it. Damn it! Damn, you ruined the moment for me. Whatever. Yeah, but yeah, like, I don't know, like, this makes Colbert and Jon Stewart make me appreciate, like, I appreciate them so much more when you have people in contrast like Nancy Grace and all those people who are trying to, like, you know, take a stance on things and, like,
well, that's
you know,
it's because they're comedians. They don't want to. They want to take stance on things, but they don't want to enrage. They don't really want to enrage anybody because it's all in the name of humor. Like,
right? No, and I understand that, but it's just like they could take things a lot more on the chin than other people like Nancy Grace can, and it fucking pisses me off.
Well, because like people like Nancy, like a lot of people on that, like Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, they use outrage to gain. I mean, that's their entertainment. They get mad and they like get angry about topics, and that's how they entertain. Whereas Jon Stewart and Colbert, they're actually fucking funny and intellectual, and they don't just get pissed off, and that's they don't
exactly.
Just,
yeah.
Though when Jon Stewart does get pissed off, it's actually really powerful.
It's like fucking Gohan when he fought Cell.
Sure, yeah.
His hair goes spiky.
He controls it. He fucking centers it.
Real quick, going way back 2 weeks ago when we did spoiler alert, why didn't we talk about Ryuko being Super Saiyan in her final form?
I don't know.
Super Saiyan.
I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like that was something we should have mentioned. No. All right then. Eric, you brought this up to us. Last time we broke the news that Amazon Fire came out. Now you were mentioning that they're coming out with something else.
Yeah, the Amazon Dash, which is this really cool, like really weird new device for like your home. So basically, what Amazon is basically trying to do is make sure you never have to leave your home ever.
Well, with their like their delivery drones and whatever. Now.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, what it is, it's this little wand thing that you either speak into or you scan over barcodes, and that's how like it lets you like you order that way. Like say you're out of cereal and you're like, oh, fuck, I need more of this. Just fucking scan the barcode and then boom, it orders it for you. And like sends it like it's on its way.
Man, that's gonna be terrible if a kid gets a hold of that.
Yeah, right.
Like a 2-year-old kid.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Fuck.
I think that's probably what they're hoping for, though. Kind of like at the App Store, how with Candy Crush, how they make like the $40 bonuses. Like it's the same thing.
Oh, let's not compare Amazon to Candy Crush.
Okay, fine. All right.
Fuck
Amazon, you're not that evil.
It's just funny how some kids over the iPads they purchase.
Oh yeah.
They rack up like $1,500.
Yeah, and the parents are just like, what the? That's why these fucking like microtransactions are such shit in games.
I hate that idea.
Yeah.
Fucking hate microtransactions. There was oh god, I can't. I'll go back to it. I have a lot of video game news as far as like microtransactions go and how shit they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like. Fuck.
Yeah.
What, like, I hope there's some kind of filter for like the kids, like they don't.
I think there will be. Maybe like there's like a password, like a you have to say or something.
Oh, or like a so there's no screen at all. It's just like a remote basically.
Yeah, there's just a scanner and a microphone. So maybe there's like a voice like unlock kind of feature.
You have to speak like that, like in a tranny voice, Eric.
Sorry, I had like one of those like a burp was coming up like hold it in. But yeah, I mean I think Amazon is doing Amazon's making their own console, doing their own TV. They're doing the drone thing now. They have this Amazon Dash. Like they're really trying to like Google. They're trying to expand themselves.
Dude, seriously, Google and Amazon are gonna take over the world, and it's gonna be like fucking Skynet, man. It's happening, man. We gotta find Sarah Connor and keep her safe. So we mentioned a little bit earlier, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
The last episode of Game of Thrones. A couple weeks back, was it 2 weeks ago, where HBO Go crashed?
Yeah.
During Game of Thrones?
It was a week ago. Yeah. Yeah, it was too much. There was because or Game of Thrones is the most like watched, like one of the most pirated.
Pirated.
Yeah. So HBO Go, when the season premiere a week ago came on, HBO Go crashed, and they like everyone was really pissed off, and to make it up to everyone, they put the first episode of Silicon Valley free on YouTube for just anyone to watch.
Okay, so go into Silicon Valley because I know a lot of people are liking it.
Yeah, so I've watched the first episode, and it's funny. It's a lot funnier. I thought it was going to be about like Steve Jobs and about like Microsoft. It's not though.
Okay, well, go real quick. Go over a little synopsis.
Okay, so
the premise.
It's basically about this one guy, and there's the usual like nerd crew, and they even make a reference to that. You know, there's the skinny guy, the fat one, the ponytail, the Asian dude, and then the kind of Middle Eastern looking dude. So I thought that was kind of funny. Basically, the skinny guy, he makes this program using this algorithm to prevent copyright music. Or to see if anything you have has been somewhere else copyright written. And apparently he doesn't realize this the potential of it because he finds an algorithm that does searches of compressed information online, which means you can find much bigger files much faster. And this is a goldmine to a lot of people. So a lot of people throw oh, I will give you fucking 10 million for all of it. Oh, I'll give you 300,000 for 10% of it, and I'll help you grow it. And then he this guy who was basically just this kind of nerd loser, all of a sudden gets thrown in his lap the business opportunity of a lifetime.
Interesting. Okay, so this feels like it's a lot more real world application than just some kind of fictional premise.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Is it set in modern times right now? Or
yeah, it's modern.
Cool.
Definitely modern time. And then what's the guy's name who was in Cloverfield and he's a stand-up comedian?
Dude, I'm trying to block Cloverfield out of my head.
Okay. Did you guys see she's out of your league?
Yes, Jay Baruchel?
No, the guy with the curly hair who was his.
Jonathan Gatt?
No, what's
Or
Jonathan Gatt? He's on, but he's on it. And he's
Gatt,
he's really fucking funny on it. I don't know. I really what was his name? I don't have my phone on me. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. It's really good. It's it's a lot funnier than I thought it would be. What are you showing?
I'm giving you my phone.
Oh, I thought you were showing me.
On the screen is a recipe for roasted potatoes, but that's actually me giving you my phone.
Yeah, what's so funny? I've actually looked up the same exact recipe too.
Really?
Oh. Nah, that's alright. No. Okay. It's gonna take me too long with your slow ass internet.
Well, Carrie and anybody else who's listening, if you want to look it up, you can look it up. Boobs! Preston pulled up boobs!
You guys need to see that. There's a GIF that was on Reddit in the what the fuck section, and it's this chick who, yes, she does go topless. There are boobs, but it's the funniest shit. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I couldn't stop watching it last night. I was cracking up.
Well, we'll link it on our Facebook, or we'll put it into the YouTube video of this.
I'm just gonna let it load. Because I need boobs right now.
Okay, Preston.
Oh, the scabs.
Oh, my God.
Okay, let's see here. One last bit of news. We have some big news, guys, for us with 3DSs.
Wow, what happened?
Super Smash Bros. Was announced. There's a release date. Well, not a concrete one, but there's a time frame. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U is coming out in winter, and for the 3DS this summer. Woo! Soft high fives.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
Don't pop the microphone.
So yeah, dude, and oh my God, we're gonna have a straight up Smash Bros. Get hype section coming up. Why don't we take a word from our sponsors real quick right before we go into that. This podcast is brought to you by the Nakachan Life blog. Eric, do you like Japanese food?
I love Japanese food.
You're Preston.
It's okay.
it's what?
It's fine. It's okay. It's pretty good.
It's good, man. Well, if you like our show and you want to support people who help out our show, you should go to the Nakachan Life blog, the all-in-one source for finding out where to eat Japanese food, how to cook Japanese food, and place to look at pretty pictures of Japanese food, all in one website. Preston, you like noodles, right?
No.
You don't like noodles in your face, just all down your mouth, just pouring into your belly?
I do love staring at pictures of food, and I'm actually a connoisseur of staring at pictures of food on the internet.
Really? So you're a food porn guy?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't like it in real life. I don't like to look at food in real life, but just seeing the images of the food. Boner City, you know.
How about these carrots? Are you starting to grow? He's growing a chubby right now, guys. He's growing a chubby.
707. Okay,
No, 1,400%.
Because it's two servings. God damn.
Of vitamin A.
That just doesn't sound healthy. Nakachan Life blog.
Hey, I have a question, Corey. Just to be solid on this. Nakachan is your sister, correct? So does this mean you're plugging your sister?
We've been over this. That's gross. You need to die. This podcast is also brought to you by Podomatic. Hey guys, guess what? We're on a podcast website.
Yeah, I know.
Podcast. So thankfully, the people at Podomatic have either been drinking too much and decided to put us on, or actually legitimately think, hey, we're something cool that we put up on their podcast website.
Yay.
So guys, you guys like listening to a little bit of podcast now that we started this, right?
I listen to a lot of podcasts.
You do, really?
I do.
Awesome. What kind of podcasts do you listen to, man?
I listen to both Rooster Teeth podcasts, This American Life, Answer Roulette. I listen to Freakonomics and
Listen to Giant Bomb? Giant Bomb and all?
No, not Giant Bomb.
Oh, okay. You should check Giant Bomb out. Yeah, but if you guys like podcasts, you should check out Podomatic. There's a bunch of up and coming podcasts coming up, like History Today podcast. History, yay! Okay, here's one for Preston. How about Erotica World podcast? Ooh, yeah, you can get that. That sounds ew. But yeah, you should check all that stuff out, guys. So once again, we're now on Podomatic at podomatic.com.
And we're also on Stitcher.
That too.
So bad.
Eric, you're going through withdrawals right now.
I know. I don't have my cell phone, and I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know where to put my attention when you guys are talking about wrestling or something. Ooh.
Eric will do anything for a cell phone right now, guys. Anything. Well, you know what you can do? You can put your hands on your DS and get ready for some Smash Bro news.
Smash Bros.
All right, so we got a shit ton of announcements. I guess the biggest first thing that we should talk about is we got some new characters coming in, guys.
Woo!
Fucking Charizard.
Charizard and Greninja.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I guess, you know what? We talked about this on a couple podcasts ago. Looks like Pokemon Trainer's not in anymore.
That upsets me greatly because I was such a pain in the ass with Ivysaur.
Really? Ivysaur?
With that seed bomb thing?
Yeah.
No one I knew
One
Ivysaur.
thing that I played Brawl with Preston last week. He spams projectiles.
Yeah.
He spams projectiles like crazy.
I'm sorry. Why have the three of us never played Brawl together?
We were
before?
supposed to, but you decided to go to class.
Oh.
And then my sister had her little birthday thing that I ended up going to. Plus, I wasn't feeling too good.
All right. Well, we're playing Brawl now. That's gonna be a thing.
Okay, so we have Charizard in. He's a standalone character now. He's got, his Mega Evolution is his Final Smash.
Yeah.
Which is cool because remember how we were talking about a while ago that I wanted Charizard X's whisker things to be real flames? They're real flames in the game.
Awesome.
In Smash
cool.
Bros.
Nice.
So that's going to be awesome. And then we have Greninja, who's fucking ninja.
Yeah, and then we also Lucario's Final Smash is gonna be his Mega
His
Evolution.
Mega Evolution.
Too.
Looks like Greninja has some kind of super ninja, I'm running across the screen and slashing the shit out of you kind of thing.
Probably similar to. It's just one of those it hits one person and
It looks like Strider, man.
Kind of like
Strider.
Meta Knight's Final Smash, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of, but the style is very ninja-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's one more thing that we're talking about, no more Pokemon Trainer. They've announced that there's gonna be no more change form characters. That being said, Sheik, Zero Suit Samus, and all the other people that had a transformation, they're either standalone or not in the game.
I'm okay with that.
So that's
totally
really
okay
cool.
with
So
that.
how I was saying that, Toon Link, I feel is kind of a waste of a spot because really if it's just a faster Link, then why don't you just make a faster Link? By doing this, they give you more characters, and they're going to vary these characters from their other incarnations, so they're getting even farther away from their original form. So I really like that. That gives you a lot of options to select.
They're giving Sheik a bomb attack, and they're giving Sheik a jumping
Oh yeah,
acrobatic.
it's like
Zero Suit Samus also has those heels.
The kick boots, yeah.
The kick boots.
They were saying that was to give her a little bit more mobility and give her a little bit extra power because she's a little bit nerfed. In Brawl, she's a little bit nerfed from Samus, because when she loses her power suit, she's obviously not gonna have enough power. Yeah. But that's really cool because I love playing with I guess kickback style characters that use a lot of kicks and stuff. Sheik, her bomb attack reminds me of Snake's grenade pull. So that's really cool. You could spam that leading, and you can, it's cool is you could throw that and follow that up with something. So that'll be really cool.
Before we move on, because we're talking about Pokemon, I just want to bring up one thing. Death Battle. Have you guys heard of Death Battle?
By yeah. Where they put two characters together.
Yeah. They just released the newest
Mewtwo
episode.
versus Vegeta?
No. It was a 3-way battle between Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. To see who would win.
Huh.
Yeah. It was, and it just got released.
I would say Blastoise because you could use ice and water.
What do you think?
I have a boner for Venusaur.
All right.
I mean, I love Charizard. Charizard is one of my favorites, but looking at it, I would want to say Blastoise just because He can learn attacks that could be super effective.
Blastoise, and then you said Venusaur. I said Charizard. It was Blastoise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just because, like, I mean, I love Charizard to death, but, like, Blastoise can kill him with water, then he can use ice to kill Venusaur.
They said they took stats in proportion to, like, moveset, which made, like, 7,000 total, like possibilities of what can happen, and Blastoise won in 48% of, like, all of them.
Wow.
Yeah. So Blastoise.
That's like, you ever watch, like, Deadliest Warrior?
Yeah.
That shows, but too bad they're not coming back with it, or it's been in, like, development hell for a while. But, like, that'd be so cool to have them do, like, the final battle scene with all three of them. That'd be really cool.
But yeah,
Pokemon Deadliest Warrior. That's for free right there, guys. That's for free.
I just wanted to bring that up while we're on Pokemon. So moving back to Smash Brothers.
Yeah. So Sheik was reannounced as a separate character. Same thing with Zero Suit Samus. Yoshi has been slightly altered.
He stands up.
He stands up. He's not so much like a dinosaur, so that's pretty cool. And it looks like he's gonna be buffed a little bit.
I hated playing Yoshi because he was so floaty and so weird.
Yeah, he's gonna be he's buffed a little bit. His attack strength is gonna go up a bit. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna get a lot of people hyped for that.
I know a few people like playing as Yoshi, but not many.
Not too many.
The up B was just useless.
Egg bomb.
Yeah. An actual recovery.
Yeah. I mean, because he had his flutter kick. You know.
Because that little jump that he does.
Which I kept constantly killing myself with.
I think
when we were playing, I was playing as Zelda. And I was beating him. I came back. He was like, he started to choke, so I was beating him. Fucking, I killed myself using Din's Fire because I forgot that when you're moving, she floats. So when I used Din's Fire, I was going away from myself, or going away from him and using Din's Fire, but I didn't know that I was at the very edge of stage. I'm like, shit, no! I fucking died, and I had him against the ropes. I was so salty.
Good job.
I won all 3 games.
Yeah. Who did I play as the first one? First one I played as Falcon. I was like so rusty at Falcon, dude.
My characters for Brawl are Kirby, Fox, and
fuck you with your Kirby.
Sorry, Kirby's the man.
No, I know. The problem is like I used to play a lot with my cousin, the original Smash Bros. I'd always choose Link or Pikachu, and he'd always choose Kirby. So it's like, oh, fuck you, Kirby.
Down B.
Yep.
Down B.
No, down B, cancel out, final cutter.
Yep, yeah.
Yep. Like, I know the moveset. I can't play as Kirby, but I know his moveset because I played so much with my cousin. Like, god damn it. I like Ike. Ike was pretty good.
He's pretty heavy.
I like Zweihanders and stuff like that. So like Ike was really good for me. Who did I fight with you with Ike? DDD?
Yes.
Yeah, DDD. Mm-hmm. I think I self-destructed on that one too.
DDD is my main.
Really?
Main, yeah. I used to go to tournaments with DDD.
Wow. How'd you do?
I got second once, and that was because I spam projectiles.
Yeah. Well, then you know what you're gonna like. That is DDD's side. Is it side B or is it down B? Which side B? He no longer throws any Waddle Dees. He throws only Gordos.
That's right. I saw that.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
which could mean that Waddle Dee's gonna be a character. He could be a character in the game now.
Oh, maybe
the small guy.
Yeah, Waddle Dee has been he's been playing.
Games.
He's been playable for a while now.
In the Kirby games, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bandana with a spear.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Which kind of brings me to what I thought was the most interesting Max or Little Max fucking like weaknesses.
Oh, when we first announced that, I told you exactly what was going to happen. He's going to be terrible at recovery. He's going to be terrible in the air.
Yeah, but I just find that so interesting because if he stays on the ground and he stays in like levels that are like say if he stayed like final platform levels, like he's gonna rule.
Well, what I was gonna tell you now is that every stage is a Final Destination-esque stage.
Yeah,
it's all one big long platform with various other platforms coming in and moving around the environment and stuff like that.
Well, that's not how every stage is gonna be. That's how it's gonna give you that option.
Yeah.
Of like you want the original stage or you want the stage converted into a Final Destination style.
Right, but I mean, as far as like playing competitively, you're not going to choose anything but a Final Destination style. True. So Little Mac is going to be crazy good as far as that goes. Because that's my favorite. Rush down, suppressive, fighter kind of guy.
I'm worried I'm still worried he's going to be OP, but it's nice to see that they did keep in mind his weaknesses.
Sakurai is really good at balancing things.
I don't know.
No, he's pretty good at balancing things. He's especially learned.
Fucking lame.
I'm still so.
I don't know, man. I was pretty good with Sonic. Like the only thing that sucked was his Final Smash.
I think his Final Smash was super OP. I hated that. Anyone I played with Sonic was annoying as shit.
If you were good at Sonic, you were good at Sonic.
Yeah, too fast, too high jump, Super Smash, too good. I'm sorry. I thought. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No. I mean, like a lot of people didn't like him actually because the only thing that he had going for him was his Meteor Smash.
Yeah.
You know, his downward kick.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times you ended up self-destructing on that. But his final smash was like it's kind of a little harder. I always thought it was a little harder to control than Pikachu's like Volt Tackle.
I disagree. I thought it was easier.
Than the Volt Tackle?
Yeah. When I've ever played.
Maybe it's because you have that option select for Pikachu to use the electrical charge.
Maybe
that made it easier for me. Oh. All right. Well, yeah. So going along with the stages is that it's really cool that you could select the music for the stages.
Oh,
like you can go to like the old school music for it. So that's really cool because there's like I love Mute City from Brawl. Like that. Oh, I love that track. It's so good. Whereas it was a little more dynamic in Melee, but I like it's like I don't know. It's more like rock ballady in Brawl. So I thought that's really cool.
I like that. I didn't know that they were throwing that in.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool, dude. Additionally, all the players are gonna be running at 60 frames per second.
Oh,
which is
yeah, that's
really
right.
good.
And then, but the trophies are
Gonna be
like
30,
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean that's fine. But as long as you can have a consistent 60 frames per second for each character, like that is definitely going to help, especially with competitive play.
Is that for 3DS as well?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes,
cool.
for 3DS as well. That's one thing. Is like damn. Like that's pushing the performance.
Yeah,
man.
seriously.
And like in all fighting games, even though like this isn't considered a traditional fighting game, but frames are so important, dude.
Yeah.
Like man, frames are so important.
There was a new item that was introduced recently. Instead of just the Pokeball, you have a Master Ball.
Yes,
That's
the Master
right.
Ball.
That shows up
Master
rare,
Ball
which
only
is
has
legendaries.
rare legendary Pokemon,
which
yes.
I think is really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. That's
I mean, it takes a little bit away from the what am I gonna get out of the Pokeball because like now like okay, now I'm gonna get a legendary. But at the same time, that's not necessarily a bad thing because now it takes away. It's a little less random, but at the same time, it's rare enough. It's like oh fuck you, yeah.
I think you could still get a legendary in the Pokeball. I
thought only legendaries and rare Pokemon were only in Master Balls.
I thought it was Master Balls guarantees you a legendary, but a Pokeball could still have a possibility.
Okay, maybe
I don't think we know for sure until it comes out.
Yeah,
I guess
Okay.
specific
Well,
with it.
we'll see. We'll see. A couple more stages have special, almost like mini bosses. Like remember when Mega Man first came out? They showed at the very end Yellow Devil.
Yeah.
Classic Mega Man boss. We thought, okay, maybe that's like like a boss like in Subspace Emissary. No, that's actually part of the stage. That's really cool. So they said that like, the Yellow Devil in that Dr. Wily stage, he'll come out and he'll be a stage hazard, but at the same time be like another character there. So everybody will try and gang up on him. And you can only attack his eye, which is like like in all Mega Man games, this is weak point.
Yeah.
After you beat him, the last hit, it'll set off a detonation that will just destroy anybody that's in range.
Besides the guy who did the last hit.
Yeah. So what it becomes is this battle not against each other, but to see who can destroy the Yellow Devil first, because that'll set it up for a good good attack.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting, and they hinted at other mini bosses that'll be appearing in other stages. So that's really cool. That'll change things up.
What do you guys think? Like, do you guys have any ideas of like what another mini boss might
There's
be?
definitely gonna be a Pokemon.
Yeah.
My money would be on Deoxys maybe because he has so many forms.
Ooh, or Arceus.
Maybe.
No, wait,
Arceus was a Pokemon.
That's right. You're right.
Pokeball.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like an evil Pokemon who would like do it, because a mini boss is someone like a bad guy, right? Is Deoxys really a bad guy?
I don't know. I never saw the movie, but it could be Mewtwo.
I thought so. I thought
No,
he was like
I
an
don't think
invading. He was an invading alien.
Maybe. Oh, maybe it'd be fucking Death
Janet?
from Y.
Darkrai?
Or
Why?
Yveltal.
Yveltal.
Yeah, maybe it might be Yveltal.
Zenesect?
Well, no, he's
Genesect.
Genesect?
Oh, maybe Genesect.
Well, wasn't Genesect a? Wasn't he also an alien? If I recall.
No, he's
Or was he genetically created?
I think he was genetically created. I heard stories that they took a Kabutops and made him but that was like a fan fiction thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Yveltal because it's modern. He's evil. I mean, he's the Pokemon of death. Yeah, maybe.
Just fight fucking Ash and kick his ass. Let's see here. We got a lot of. Let's go into multiplayer a bit. So they changed up some of the multiplayer modes. They now have it. This is definitely like Brawl's multiplayer system online wasn't that great.
Yeah.
It was cool that like during the loading screen you guys could fight against each other.
Oh.
Like that was cool. But overall, like the support for the multiplayer online wasn't very great. They're taking great steps into making that better. So we have two options now when you play online. You have for fun or for glory. So for fun, it's like, have fun. There's no rankings. Don't have to worry about it. Just play.
Yeah.
For items, yes. For glory is more like tournament rules. It's ranked. Or there's rankings in there. All final destination stages. And, that's generally where you want to go if you want to, give yourself a bigger dick online.
No items.
No items. Did they say no smash? No final smashes?
No final smashes.
No final smashes either. Okay. And what's one cool thing is that in a very Nintendo way, it's like, no, we don't want to make anybody feel inferior or anything. So there's no like this guy's first place, this guy's second place. It's you get smash points.
That's right.
Based on like how many people you were better than at that point. But they present it in a way where it's like more family friendly.
Yeah. You're better than 10 people. You're better than 330,000 people.
Yeah, so it's like, yay.
Yay, I'm better than 10 people.
And it doesn't say how many people are better than you. So, yay,
I'm going to guess that
booster.
330,000 is probably better than me.
Probably.
If I'm better than only 10 people, I think I'm pretty close to the bottom. I think if you think about it, I don't know.
There's I don't know if you're going to talk about this later, but there's a new mode that got released, released to the public. On the 3DS, there's a mode. I forget the name of it, but what it is, it's multiplayer. It's 4 people. You all go through this course.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was gonna be my next one.
Yeah,
it was
power ups for the actual.
Yeah,
fight.
it's a pre-game before you actually fight. So you essentially what you have is it's this huge sprawling Metroidvania style level. You go through, you fight enemies like in Subspace Emissary, and you collect power-ups. And these power-ups will dictate what kind of buffs you're gonna get for when you get into the multiplayer game. So I think it's 5 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that.
I'm not sure.
It was a certain amount of time that you have. Like all 4 players are within this world. They're defeating enemies, collecting buffs and everything and power-ups. And at the end of the time's up, everybody gets teleported to the main area where they fight, using whatever power-ups they got during that stuff, which is really cool. That's like 2 games in one. And that was specifically for the 3DS, right?
I believe so.
Like that's
really?
It's so
not
cool.
It's not gonna be for the
I
Wii
think
U.
it is.
I feel like I think
interesting.
the Wii will probably have something different because it's a bigger
yeah.
game. But man, that's gonna be so awesome.
I'm gonna buy them both.
Oh
Yo, hell yeah.
Wait, how are you gonna buy them both when you don't have a Wii U?
I'm gonna buy a Wii U.
Or you come over to Corey's house.
Hopefully,
Or
I'll have one
Eric's
by then.
house. My Wii U finally updated, and Netflix is not being a little bitch anymore.
Good.
So,
Yeah, because I was gonna say like I never had any problems with it, so I wasn't sure like.
I don't know. I updated it and I tested it by watching Adventure Time, and it worked.
Adventure Time. My voice cracked.
I watched the episode that's always on Reddit, which is like I have approximate information on a lot of things. Sorry, you guys.
I don't watch Adventure Time.
Oh, you guys should.
I would. It's just like, again, it's like the Doctor Who thing. I don't care for the fan base too much.
Whatever.
Yeah. One last thing. There's probably some more stuff that we're missing, but one.
I was just gonna say, I didn't know Wii Fit Trainer you could do male or female. That's kind of
You
cool.
didn't?
No.
Oh,
when they
that's old news.
When they first introduced her, it was just like fucking her. I don't know. I thought it was
that broke at the same time. Like not in the video, but like in the news segments.
Yeah,
and
Eric,
stuff like
you're
that.
stupid.
It's just stupid then. She's really creepy with her no eyes. Just
I don't know. I actually prefer the Wii Fit Trainer female to the male.
They're both creepy. Anyway, continue.
So one final bit of news on that this is one thing that's it's making my balls super wet. Is you now have character option selects. Now, this is not online, but what they showed was they're like, now watch this clip of Mario. And Mario does this fireball, and you notice it's this really big one that doesn't travel far, and you're like, what the hell? And then the next clip they show is one of him shooting a fireball, and it's super fast and it's speedy. So what they're saying is that while offline or playing, local, you can customize your character's movesets and adjust, their specials and stuff like that, which is really cool. Like, that gives you so many more options. Like, say you don't like the way the Mario's, fireball bounces or whatever. Turn it into the giant fireball so it's more like a shotgun. Like that is definitely a way to like just change it up and uniquely create a character that is of your own, that is of your own style.
And this is for like if your buddies come over and you're playing.
Yeah, if you're playing like the regular campaign mode, or if you're playing with your buddies locally.
This is what I'm afraid of then. Because like I'll like say if I have my Wii U and then I have my Kirby set exactly how I want them. If you guys come over to my house to play, we're gonna have to spend like 10 minutes. You guys like customizing your characters and just waiting for you guys to do that.
Well, isn't it like?
No, you can save that to your profile.
Don't you save it on your Wii.
But like
if
you
have that save
I mean, I guess if we're playing online, but then
No. I mean, if I recall, you're gonna be able to just select your profile from your Wii U, like another person's profile.
Like all three of our profiles?
Like if I have a Wii U, I can just go on there, and it honestly won't take that long. I'm assuming you're not gonna be customized. It's not gonna be super in depth. It'll be just like, what kind of special bead do you want? It's like,
I wonder how many options there are for each.
Yeah, we'll see. But I really like that because I like when I go into fighting games, choosing your style of assist and whatever and all that. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm super hyped. Do we have any other news for Smash Bros. That I'm forgetting? Because I know I'm forgetting some. Can you guys think of anything off the top of my head?
It's gonna be fun.
The levels,
hells yeah!
The levels look really pretty. They got a lot of new levels that look really pretty.
Yeah, and they're all gonna be vastly different between Wii U and 3DS.
What was the fucking? They had the Mario Galaxy one, which doesn't look like there's an edge. It just looks like you keep going around the planet. There's no edge.
I think that's the Wii U one.
I think it's
I'm not sure if it's 3DS.
I think it's the Wii U one too, but it looks really like.
Well, that's like little max stages. I'm pretty sure you only have
the box,
like the edges and the sky. You don't have like a chasm surrounding it.
Yeah. I wonder. I also wonder how you think they're gonna have they're probably gonna have old brawl stages as well. Do you think they're gonna have melee stages?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're. If I recall, I think they're including almost every stage that has been made.
Awesome. All right. Cool.
So that'll be awesome to see.
This is. It's gonna be a packed
assist trophies that were announced. Skull Kid. Skull Kid's gonna be an assist trophy. Everybody was actually pushing for Skull Kid to be a character, which would have been really cool. But at least he's in the game as an assist trophy. Like I'm happy with my little Mac. So from there on, I don't care. You can put whoever in. I don't care. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, dude.
I'm trying to. God, dude, it was 40 minutes worth of info. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it was a long. It wasn't even a Nintendo Direct. It was a Smash Bros. Direct.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so good though.
Mario Kart 8 is gonna have 2 Rainbow Roads.
Really?
Yeah.
Terrible. Oh god.
I love Rainbow Road though. I love the music for Rainbow Road.
I love Rainbow Roads.
All right, well then, if we're done with Smash Bros. Get hype section, let's go into another game that we may be doing a let's play of. Preston, you want to tell us about Goat Simulator?
Goat Simulator is ridiculous. So it basically started off with this nobody company. They were making a tech practice or whatever the hell they call it for this map, this generic small town map that they created, and they were showing it off. And all of a sudden, they showed it off, and someone on, I'm sure it was Reddit, made a joke about a goat simulator, how this would be perfect for a goat simulator. And the joke kind of spread, just like how it did for Snakes on a Plane, and they made a movie out of that joke. A month later, Goat Simulator comes out on Steam, and basically how they put it in the detail was, we fixed all of the game breaking bugs, but kept every other bug in the game.
Nice.
So it's on sale on Steam for $10. It's not really worth $10. It's more like a $5 game because it's still just that small area. But they're going to constantly be updating it, adding new maps.
That's like how when Minecraft first came out, it was not worth the price, but then they built up, they patched it, and just now it's fucking awesome.
Exactly, with all these free updates, and this is going to be happening for Goat Simulator. But I would suggest trying it out because it is the stupidest fun I've ever had.
That's kind of sad. I've never had more fun than pretending to be a goat.
It's very interesting. Just the physics are stupid.
Well, we may be doing a Let's Play of this later. As a little bit of a one-off episode.
That'd be fun. Mm-hmm.
It would be pretty fun. Let's go into a little bit more of TV and movie get hype stuff. So Game of Thrones. Eric, why don't you give us why is everybody going? Everybody on my Facebook is going, what?
Do you guys care if I spoil it?
Well, I was gonna say try and give a context to it. Don't try and spoil it.
Okay. Spoiler alert, just in case. All right. If you don't
just
want
in
any
case
Game
you
of
spoil
Thrones,
it.
if you don't want any Game of Thrones spoilers, skip ahead.
Let's see here. It is about 24 minutes.
Well, it's probably.
All right. 30 seconds. 30 seconds starting now. You have 30 seconds. Go.
Okay. Basically, if without spoiling anything, without trying to spoil anything, pretty much the thing that everyone was waiting to happen happened.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think
that wasn't bad.
I just hear people are afraid of weddings even more.
Yeah, it was a wedding, and pretty much So Game of Thrones, if it's a wedding, shit's going down, and shit went down.
Okay, and done.
Okay.
We're done with spoilers. You can come back now.
Hi guys, I'm back.
So Game of Thrones fucking hype still. Really cool, awesome.
Yep.
Carrie, you're gonna love it, I guess.
Yeah.
Supposedly. And one last little thing for movie stuff. I don't know if this is so much get hype as in a question mark. There's gonna be this was actually announced a while ago, but Preston. Well, this was speculated a while ago, and this was finally officially released as news. Transformers is actually gonna become a trilogy, an all-new trilogy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It can't be as bad as the last two movies.
Can't it?
No, it can't. Because they took out Shia LaBeouf and they took out Megan Fox. And you have Marky Mark. So, Marky Mark. I'll watch that.
Mark Wahlberg is okay.
I love Marky Mark. Fuck you.
Yeah. I didn't like Channing Tatum, and I just watched 21 Jump Street, and now I fucking love Channing Tatum.
I was going to say, how do you not love Channing Tatum? What is wrong with you?
After watching that movie, I fucking love him so much. I was trying to not watch 21 Jump Street. It looked like the stupidest shit ever.
Are you kidding me? It was one of the best movies of the summer
now that
when
I've
it came
seen
out.
it, I agree with you.
And now it's 22 Jump Street. The Koreans took the church back, so they got to move across the street.
Oh God, I was laughing so goddamn much watching Fairy Dust, motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn it. Couldn't help it.
Oh,
God.
it's so good, dude.
Have you seen 21 Jump Street, Preston?
I have not.
See it. Please see it. It's the fight. See it with us. It's
Yeah,
better.
dude,
with
let's
people.
watch it again.
Yeah, I will watch that shit again. It is hilarious.
Oh my god, I love that film. Going to Jump Street. 31 Jump Street. Wait.
Please.
Korean Jesus?
Korean Jesus. I don't know if you... Korean Jesus don't care about your problems, motherfucker.
Hey, quit fucking around, Korean Jesus. He ain't got time for your problems. He's busy with Korean shit. You need to watch this, dude. It's really good.
Oh, man.
All right, and one final last bit of get hype before we go into our next segment. Be on the lookout for cartoon versions of us.
Yeah!
We one of my friends, Jennifer, has graciously accepted our offer to create little cartoon versions of ourselves. We're gonna put them up on our Facebook when we can. It'll be the new. I kind of want to replace the logo. Like not to say that our logo was bad. I liked it, but let's put that up as our logo so we could have like a face to the.
We're gonna have to have some kind of like our name somewhere in it then.
Oh, we will. But I mean, like we'll make a new logo with the new little drawings in it. But yeah. Okay. But we got a little sneak peek at them, and they're so adorable.
They are. Except I have a little like prepubescent beard.
Yes.
And I don't.
Because for that one day that we did the photo shoot, Preston shaved. So she's drawing everything with Preston without a beard.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird. So we're actually Eric. She's gonna give you glasses so we can differentiate a bit.
Yeah.
And I look so adorable. I'm like my
got the biggest smile.
Yeah, my smile. Anytime I'm smiling in the pictures, it's literally half of my face, and I love it. I got little like. I'm so much smaller than the other guys, like in real life. But I just got big arms and like yeah. So we'll get on that.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome.
Get on that.
Get on that.
Let's take one more word from our sponsors before we go into our.
I like Japanese food.
Today's podcast is also brought to you by Stitcher. Hey guys, so we're not only on Podomatic, we're also up on Stitcher.
What? I didn't know that even though I was the one who put us up there.
Stop stroking yourself.
Okay.
So Podomatic is the site that we use. almost as if that's our blog and our RSS feed.
No.
Stitcher is our actual podcast upload site that you can download onto your phone or other listening device, so you can listen in the car.
Yeah.
It's really good. I actually downloaded the app. It is really easy to use.
Yeah.
You have favorite channels that you can put up, and it automatically saves your place even if you close the app.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Very intuitive, and for if you want to find us, EPC Nerd, all you have to do is type EPC, and we're like the only.
Yeah, we're the only ones in there because nobody else is dumb enough to put that.
Hey, wait a second.
But there's a bunch of other shows you can go on. It's really easy to navigate through the site, especially if you have it on your phone. What are we under, actually? Are we under games and hobbies or entertainment? Or?
I think I put us under entertainment.
Okay, maybe we can also see if we can get a sub thing for games and stuff, because we're hitting a lot of game news.
Yeah,
today.
that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out. Check us out at Stitcher.com.
Yay.
Eric's dumb.
Shut up. I'm not dumb. I just fucking was.
He doesn't know how to put his new mic stand together.
That's new. I just took out the box here.
He's not very good at working the shaft. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. It's our time. Time to ask us anything, guys. So, Preston, if they have a question, they being the audience, where can they ask us at?
Well, my mailing address is 71... Ow.
Oh, God.
I didn't mean to hit you in the eye.
Oh.
God.
Mean.
You can find us on Twitter at EPC Nerdcast. That's at EPC Nerdcast.
What about our Tumblr?
Oh.
epcnerd.tumblr.com or our Facebook,
Facebook.
Facebook.com.
Facebook. Live long and prosper, motherfucker.
Facebook.com/EPCnerd.
Which are probably better than Twitter because Preston does not check Twitter.
What's Twitter?
That's this thing for 14-year-old girls. And
Who
Patrick.
drinks soup. And Carrie.
And Carrie.
Well, but mostly Patrick.
Has Patrick been posting as much as Carrie? Because Carrie's been posting a lot.
No.
But Patrick was first.
Yeah, Patrick
That
was
doesn't
first.
mean shit.
It means first. It means a lot. It's like your first girlfriend, you know? You guys weren't together long, but, you know...
There's just that spark.
There's that
you know?
spark.
It's like, what could have been?
Summer loving.
Happy at last. Preston, no, you failed.
Summer loving.
Oh, wella. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
But we'll do this a little more off podcast.
We're still on the fucking Stitcher plug, aren't we?
No,
we're not, are we?
No, we were just calling you a dumbass for not knowing how to handle your shaft.
I love Japanese food.
Well, then, if you like Japanese food, Christy actually asks us.
Man.
All right, guys. So here's a take on Marry, Fuck, Kill. All right.
Oh.
Generation 1 Pokemon. All right, starter Pokemon.
God.
Starter Pokemon. No,
Pikachu.
stop it. That's
I
gross.
am very uncomfortable with this.
No. Okay, it's a variation of it.
I
It's
would fuck Jigglypuff.
that's Lady Gaga.
Dude,
You just pretty much go bang Lady
Dude, it's
Gaga.
fucking Wigglytuff all the way.
Okay, so
Very-
Gen 1 starters: train, trade, and release.
Train, trade, and...
Trade for another Pokemon. Let's say another starter from any of the other generations. But Gen 1, train, trade, release.
I got mine.
Yeah, just go ahead, Preston.
So I always have a boner for Bulbasaur.
So you're gonna train
So
him.
that's train.
Okay.
I'm gonna trade off Squirtle, and I'll
Ooh.
release Charmander.
Ooh, you asshole!
Wow.
I would actually go train Charmander.
Really? I thought you liked Squirtle.
No, I was saying earlier that I love Charizard. Like I've always chose Charmander hands down, minus one time when I chose Squirtle because I was like, all right.
Yeah.
But Squirtle's my second. So train Charmander. Oh, you know what? Let's go back to yours real quick. Who would you trade Squirtle for?
Fucking Arceus?
No. Another
like
starter.
another
Another
starter.
starter.
Or
From
another
the
starter?
gen-
Or like of all the starters?
Yeah.
Man,
Let's say trade it for another water starter.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Totodile.
Yeah, for Alligator's
I
a
would say-
beast. Hell yeah.
He's fucking awesome, dude.
Hell yeah for Alligator.
I'm trying to think like no Piplup, no Mudkip, no...
Greninja's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And there's the
Froakie's
Emporion.
lame.
Emporion.
Oh,
is the steel penguin.
Piplup.
Yeah,
Piplup. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. There's also
fucking Mudkip. You say my kids?
Oshawott.
Yeah.
But fuck Oshawott. Fuck Oshawott.
So
He's so stupid.
Oh, Oshawott. I forgot about
Oshawott, Greninja, Piplup, Mudkip, Totodile, and Squirtle. That's all.
So traded for Totodile. Okay, I'd go Charmander, trade Squirtle. I think for Totodile, and just release Bulbasaur.
I'll take your Bulbasaur.
Oh no, it's released. Sorry, I would have traded you if you. Eric.
Fuck. I want Charmander too, but now that you've taken him, I kind of want to get Squirtle because I like to be even. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna release Bulbasaur. I'll train.
Nobody likes Bulbasaur.
Nobody likes
Bulbasaur.
I'll train Squirtle and I'll trade Charmander for I guess fucking Blaziken. Why not?
Or Torchic.
Torchic, yeah.
All right, now let's do this for Gen 6 for this current gen.
Okay. I would get rid of the fighter grass because I started with him.
Chespin?
Chespin, he sucks.
So released him?
Chespin, yeah. Chestnut sucks. Like he's awful. He was my first starter when I first played X. Whatever. Trade him. I guess. Release him. I guess I actually haven't played Greninja yet. I've never raised a Greninja. It's been Chestnut and then Delphox. So I guess I'll fucking train Greninja. Why not? See what that is, and then I'll trade fucking Delphox for Charmander.
Okay, that actually works out really well for you. Yeah. I think for me, I would train. Actually, I have one, but I haven't trained it yet. I think I would train Fennekin, probably trade Froakie, and again release Chestnut.
Froakie for.
I guess I'll go Squirtle.
Cool.
Yeah. Eric or Preston?
My name is Preston. I would train Froakie, I would trade Chespin, and I would release Fennekin because my very first playthrough, I have the Fennekin. I don't like it. I was too weirdly attracted to the evolution.
And it was a man. It was a male one.
No, mine was a female.
Oh.
And it had like boobies, and I was like, oh look, fox witch.
Well, it's not a witch.
Welcome to anime, motherfucker.
It's not a witch. It's like Chestnut is the brawler, Delphox is the mage, and then Greninja is the thief.
Yeah, it's RPG standards. It's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I just had weird feelings. So.
All right, who would you trade Chespin for?
Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Just Bulbasaur? Okay.
Yeah, cause no Trico, Chikorita, meh.
What's the fuck Chikorita? What's her? I never remember the
Bayleaf.
Magnegium.
Yeah, I never fucking remember that.
I just remember Bayleaf in the anime having this fucking hard on for Ash, and it was really gross.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Trico, and then what was the other? Oh, there's Tortuga's kind of cool. The ground.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Turtwig.
Yeah. Turtwig. Yeah. Actually,
Why do you always skip the original one? You go straight to the final evolution.
I don't fucking remember. And
what
then
about Wartortle, huh?
What was the wait? What was
I actually like Wartortle.
Wait, we're missing one. We're missing a leaf one.
Yeah. The snake.
Oh, Snivy.
Oh right. Oh,
I remember when they first announced that, and like there were so many memes of Snivy just being a fucking douche.
Like, yeah, because like it has it.
That look like it's better than you.
It looks Snivy.
Yep. All right, cool. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ask us something else, Corey.
Well, I won't, but Manuel will.
Wow, Manuel.
I don't believe Manuel's a real person.
He is actually. Yeah.
Hi, Manuel.
I don't believe any of these people.
No, they're all people. Like really, they I talk to them and they're like, hey, ask this.
Corey goes on Facebook like, what name can I pick for this question?
Well, Manuel asks, hey guys, who are your guys' favorite show / YouTuber to watch on YouTube?
Philip DeFranco.
Philip DeFranco.
Yep.
Interesting.
I really like him. I like DeFranco Inc. I like Poor Human Peoples. He started SourceFed.
Okay.
And they're I really like them. I just don't. Sometimes how they present the news is just annoying. They do characters, and sometimes I just can't handle it.
Okay. I've seen SourceFed.
Yeah, I like SourceFed, and I really like the company. But yeah, Philip DeFranco's awesome. I watch his show every day.
Sweet.
No.
Preston?
Rooster Teeth. I've been watching Rooster Teeth for years.
Oh yeah. I you know what? I've only really watched their Red versus Blue stuff.
Yeah, I listen to the podcast every week, and I've been watching their Let's Plays ever since they started doing Let's Plays. I don't know. It's just I feel like
Achievement Hunter.
Yeah, Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
Cool.
And for me, I feel the same way about Two Best Friends. I watched their very first episode, with the two best friends play Kirby's Epic Yarn. That was oh man.
Oh my god, Kirby's Epic Yarn is cute as shit.
Yes,
it's
it
so
is.
Cute.
It's so adorable.
It's so cute.
Prince Fluff. This wasn't actually even going to be a Kirby game.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Prince Fluff, but they're like, now it's for Kirby. It'll sell better.
You know, the one problem I had with that game is it made me so sleepy.
I bet because it's so adorable.
It's so adorable and the music's so light, and you're just like, I feel cuddly and
It's like,
relaxed.
Yeah. But two best friends. If you can't tell, this podcast is kind of modeled off of their podcast. And a lot of their humor, Dylan and I really enjoy. So like that's kind of like, if you've listened to Two Best Friends, or well now it's the Best Friends Zaibatsu because they've expanded.
Wow. Cool.
They're really good. They put out something every day. They have multiple playthroughs. Really fun, really good. So yeah, check those guys out. And those are our favorites. Okay.
I don't know. Honorable mentions like fucking. I love Vsauce.
Oh, okay. Honorable mentions too. I would say Epic Nerd.
Epic.
Wait, Epic Nerd is us.
Yeah.
No,
Angry
fuck.
Video Game Nerd?
No. Well, Angry Video Game Nerd too. But watch Epic Nerd. Watch Epic Nerd.
Vsauce is good. Freddie W's awesome.
Freddie W is a staple.
Mystery Guitar Man is cool.
There was a guy back in the day. He went by the name X. I forget his actual account name, but he did when Minecraft was like just getting off. He did a Let's Play for Minecraft, which was so popular at the time, and it was so entertaining. He doesn't make any videos anymore, which is a bummer, but I watched him a lot.
Okay, the one that I was thinking of is Nerd Cube, not Epic Nerd. But watch Epic Nerd too. But Nerd Cube is really good. British guy, very very British humor. So he does a lot of playthroughs, and it's funny because he knows he specifically states that he's shit at some of the games that he's playing, and it just makes it even funnier.
Is that the same guy as the Cynical Brit?
No, the Cynical Brit is
Total Biscuit.
yeah.
Not the same guy?
No.
Okay.
No.
Shout out to the weird animators like fucking Stamper and Psychic Pebbles, fucking Film Cow,
Twisted
Film
Grim,
Cow,
Ego Raptor,
Secret
Rice
Agent
Pirate.
Bob,
Why are we forgetting the big guy?
big guy.
Wait. Happy Harry. There you go. Happy Harry.
Happy Harry Pat. He just came out with a video too.
Yes, the Back to Tamriel.
Yeah,
that was really good. Shout out! It's this guy got really big because of the Best Friends. He's one of the animators that they have contacted and gotten really good friends with. Is Plague of Gripes.
Huh.
Really good animation, like stellar. And it's like, why is this guy not making porn? Those are really good. He animates like segments of their audio that they have in the shows. He'll actually animate what they're saying. It's the fucking funniest shit ever. He released one with Dark Souls that was just great. Praise the sun.
I really like watching like anime, like when Game Grumps animated. I really enjoy seeing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Game Grumps animated is pretty good.
So
I still like Two Best Friends one, especially like Two Snacks, who's their other animator that does the Fun Time Adventures series for them, which is really cool. He also does Two Best Sisters Play, where it's their voice but with My Little Pony stuff, which I fucking hate My Little Pony and all bronies in general, but this is fucking hilarious.
Here's a question: Did you guys give like when bronies became a thing? Did you guys give My Little Pony a shot?
No, I went
see what
fuck
was about?
you. I'm walking out of this room.
I watched it.
I watched the first episode too. I do not understand it. I don't understand the following.
I understood it. I just didn't really care for it. I didn't see the appeal.
But I don't understand the appeal. I mean, it's a kid. Like people think no, it's good for adults.
I literally punched out a kid.
Some guys just get really creepy, and that's just their outlet for being creepy.
I literally punched out a kid at a party one time for being a fucking brony.
Really?
It just pissed me off.
They make it sexual. Like they turn this children's.
Not even that. It's just like, no, this is cool because like if you don't like ponies, what's wrong with it? No, fuck you, dude. Shut the fuck up. It's not even like you really like it. It's just you like being part of this little sect. Fuck you. Fuck you. I mean, there's probably some bronies that are legit.
If we have any brony listeners, we don't want to punch you. We love you guys.
It's my problem with hipsters and how they're not hipsters anymore. It's like chic hipsters. It's like, fuck you, no, stop. But yeah, fuck bronies. Okay, one final question. This comes from another Eric.
Oh, fuck that guy. Is it Malchevsky?
No, Eric with a K.
Damn, those are the worst.
They are. Eric asks, "Hey guys, what's your best/favorite music in movies or video games? Like, what do you think has the best music in video games that you like, in movies as well?
In general, RPGs.
Yeah.
Can you name specifically one?
I know one. People aren't necessarily gonna know it.
I got it.
But it was a game that I grew up with, and like I still play to this day, and it just warms my freaking heart. Like I love it so much. Star Ocean 2.
Star Ocean, yep.
Star Ocean 2, the second story. The music in that game, it's not even like particularly good or anything. It's just I love it.
Yeah.
It makes me feel so happy. I can't think of it right now, but
For me, as far as video game music goes, Shadow of the Colossus has some amazing tracks. Like, they're so good. It just swells within inside of you. A personal favorite, kind of in the same way as Star Ocean, Wind Waker. Like, just that opening theme is amazing, and all the other songs that accompany it. I can go into we'll go into a little bit more, but Eric, why don't you tell us your favorite?
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yes, okay.
Kingdom Hearts was awesome.
Yes, the fucking undertones, like the very light, not Hikaru, not Hikari. The other one. What's the other one from Chain of Memories?
I don't know.
Dun, 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 dun. God, I can't.
The Chocobo race one?
No, that's Final Fantasy, you idiot.
That sounded like the Chocobo race.
Well, Final Fantasy is part of the Kingdom Hearts world. It might be similar. Could be.
Well, it's a crossover kind of thing. It's a crossover thing. But yeah, like all the music in there is so good. Like I have a couple of tracks on my iPod, and I have Simple and Clean. Like I have Simple and Clean American version, and then
walk away, you don't hear me.
Oh God.
I have like Simple and Clean, and then Hikari as the Japanese version, which was really good. I also have this Norwegian metal version, which is spectacular.
Terrifying.
Shout outs to Pelike. He's a Norwegian metal singer. He covers a lot of just what he does is like he puts out a video and then he'll look at all the comments and tally up the requests that people have the most, and then he'll just do it the next week, and it's awesome. Like he did Simple and Clean, and then he did Four Non-Blondes. What's up? You know how they did that to the He-Man.
Yeah.
He did that and had himself doing the thing. It was awesome.
Nice.
I would check him out if you like power. It's not like death metal. It's like power metal. So it's really good.
Because we're talking about metal, this is a weird fucking fucking
Segue.
tangent. It's not tangent. I was playing fucking Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. That game is hard as shit.
Yeah.
Hard as shit. The first boss is a dumb fucking asshole sea lion.
Yep.
And it's hard enough.
That sea lion is a douche.
The second I was playing, me and Ileana just beat the boss in the second world, and it's this goddamn fucking owl that you take forever to fucking beat, and you finally do. Nope, that's just the first fucking level. There are 2 more levels after that. And then and I bring this up because of the metal thing, because when we were playing yesterday, like the owl attacks you by dropping its like eggs on you, and then they walk around and you have to jump on the eggs and throw at them, and you're just thinking like, man, we're killing this guy with his unborn children. That's so metal.
That's metal as shit.
That's so metal. Like I turned to Ileana and said that, and she's like, the fuck?
Wait, real quick. Did you get the Savannah level?
Yes,
It's fucking like Lion King.
It's so Lion King.
It's so good.
It is. It was so. Oh my god, it made me feel good.
Right?
It made me feel good all over.
I love Donkey Kong games just because they are so challenging.
And challenging and pretty.
Yeah.
There was I remember my cousin and I, we would go like every New Year's. It would be at my aunt's house. There'd be a bounce house, which is awesome. But when we got tired of the bounce house, she'd have a Super Nintendo.
Oh.
And we would play Donkey Kong Country. And fuck, you don't know how many years we were stuck on. Like you could tell, like as we got older, we got better because we'd get stuck on the level afterwards. You know, like we'd play, we'd only get to this level 1 year. Then the next year we'd get like past that one. It was like fuck that minecart levels are fucking
minecarts are always
fuck. Minecart levels, like they're awesome, but they suck at the same time.
And I'm glad that they left it. A lot of games hold their hand and make it too easy.
Oh yeah,
Donkey
like
Kong
we've
games,
discussed about this, man.
Yeah.
I
Good
fuck,
for Donkey
man.
Kong. What are you looking for?
I think Preston's looking for more video games.
Damn, you have an awesome Game Boy collection.
I have a Donkey Kong game somewhere.
Let me think here. Other games and let's go into movies. Movies that have really good soundtracks. I've always loved Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. Well, fuck, I love Jurassic Park. Like the music is great. Let me think here. Star Wars is always good. As far as other soundtracks.
Recently, Gravity, Inception had a good
Yeah.
soundtrack.
I actually didn't care for the Inception one, but like you're right, Gravity was really good.
Yeah. Fuck. Favorite. Wait. Can I include a movie that has music?
You know what? Let's do this. Let's go. Scores.
Scores. Okay.
Like not so much like soundtrack, but scores.
Okay, because I was thinking like Blues. I really like Blues Brothers, but okay, score. Fuck.
Because score for me, Jurassic Park definitely hands down.
I know a lot of people hated the movie, but Avatar had a good score. Not the Last Airbender, like Avatar.
I thought Avatar was okay. It was just like there's too much hype for it.
Yeah.
It wasn't as great. Like it was nominated, right, for Academy Award. I did not think it should be nominated.
It lost to the Hurt Locker.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Seeing Avatar in IMAX 3D is probably the best movie experience I've ever had.
I wouldn't doubt that. Like that was really the only reason to see it.
Yeah, it's like Gravity. It's a spectacle.
Exactly. Except I would argue that Gravity has a little bit better well, not complete narrative, but like I feel like it's not so cliched. Like the concept isn't as cliche because Avatar was pretty much just blue Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Stop playing FTL. Answer our questions.
We're doing a podcast, Preston.
Hi. So we were talking about like we did video games. So like movie scores. What are your favorites? What do you think has the best ones?
I don't think I can answer that, to be honest, because
Really?
I don't really pay. I've never been that musically oriented, so
okay.
I never pay attention to.
Oh, what's one
I
that
never
like
remember.
what's one that would stand out to you that you could kind of just pull off the top of your head?
Titanic.
Titanic.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you.
Oh God.
Ew, it's all sweaty. Ew.
Yeah. Why are you sweaty?
Loud sweating.
You guys just make me hot. So hot. Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's hot, Nicole.
so kind of like a last minute one that I actually thought of while we were discussing. I think it was what were we discussing? I think it was cartoon versions of us or something. Whatever the last segment was. Oh, maybe it was for Stitcher. But what would be your ideal way to go out? Like to die?
Not.
No. There's got to be like some kind of way. Like that's like.
I think like the most cliched ones, like, oh, I want to die having sex, heart attack and bone.
You don't want to do that because then the other would be implicated for like manslaughter or like second-degree murder.
If anything, at the very least, traumatize the other person.
Yeah.
Oh, like that scene in Clerks where the chick.
Yes.
Oh my God. Fucking weird.
That was the grossest thing ever when I was little.
Yeah, same.
I would want to die saving somebody.
Okay, that's nice.
Because, like, okay, there was this like super tragic bus accident recently that happened like Northern California from people, kids from around here.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, what a terrible way to go when they're so excited to go up. They're on their way to visit Humboldt to visit their college, and they're all like so excited and like they just die.
Humboldt?
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
I
God,
actually know
they're
a girl who goes to Humboldt.
They're on their way to Humboldt.
Dylan used to go to Humboldt.
From here?
Yeah, you didn't hear about it? Like 10
No.
people died in the bus crash.
Wow, actually, I should ask my friend about
You
that.
should turn the news on. It's everywhere.
I'm sorry, all I've seen is fucking CNN and the fucking plane. Fucking CNN.
But,
So saving somebody, like no specifics.
I would want my death to be meaningful. That's just all. I mean, I don't want it to be pointless.
Man,
and
you guys are thinking like this
sad.
way more seriously than I thought you would.
It's
I was gonna go for more comedy. I'd rather go out by fighting a bear. That's epic.
That sounds terrible.
That does sound
It's gonna rip you.
horrible.
It's horrific.
I don't care about it. This has
painful,
gotta be epic.
terrifying.
How'd that guy die? He went out fucking beating the shit out of a bear, and then the mama bear came and killed him.
I want to go out at the ripe old age of 90 with all my family and friends around me.
And then a bear comes.
Okay, if we're going funny, I guess the fucking...
Well, you don't have to go for. I just thought you guys were gonna take this a lot less seriously than
it's
you
a
are.
serious fucking question.
I don't know. I'll die of syphilis after raping a clown.
Same.
Okay, because clowns are creepy.
Yeah.
I will die getting my balls bitten off by chickens.
That
That's
sounds
not really
horrible.
epic. That's like.
Yeah, it's
what?
funny. Why does that have to
That's
be epic?
just
You just said
sad.
funny.
That sounds awful.
That's just really sad.
Your
How
cock,
is that? Okay, fine.
How are you?
your
Link?
cock is being bitten off by a cock.
Yeah, exactly. Irony.
Chickens are
Thank
technically
you.
not cocks, but yeah.
Fine, we'll change it to cocks. Irony.
I will only accept this if you're dressed up as Link. You have to be dressed up as Link.
God, fine. First two was too sad and serious. Now it's not fucking epic at all. Okay, I want to die fighting fucking. I want Putin. I want Vladimir Putin to be riding a bear, and I want to be riding a unicorn. And it could just be a horse with a horn like on
Well,
it.
that's just not realistic.
And I want to. It's gonna be super glued on. It's realistic. It's super glued on to him. And then I'm gonna charge Putin. He's gonna charge at me, and then my unicorn's horn is gonna get him straight in the fucking chest. But he's gonna do his like fucking weird, like really strong arm thing, and he's gonna like choke me out as he's dying, and we're gonna die together. Boom, epic.
In a big cuddle puddle.
In a big cuddle puddle.
Puddle.
Guys, I'm not really good with epic deaths.
It didn't have to. I was just like, this got really serious. I'm like, let's make it a little more lighthearted. Okay. Well, that was weird. All right. Well, then let's move on to well, you guys want to do a Steam Watch? Anything coming up that would be good to have or to be on the lookout for?
I just bought 4 copies of Sanctum 2. I want to do a giveaway for 3 of them. So anyone listening, if you guys make it this far, message me and I'll give you a free copy.
Actually,
Well, hang on. We'll talk about this in a little bit. So we may have a giveaway event going on.
Yeah. If you make it this far, message Epic Nerd and then we'll
give you the details later.
Yeah.
because I have an idea.
Okay.
Why don't we'll discuss it off podcast. Anything to look out for on Steam?
There was one distributor that like all of their stuff is marked 90%, but it's all like really off-brand stuff that I've never even heard of. So, short answer, no.
No? Okay. Well, we'll move on to that next time then.
Cool.
Who does Blank want to kick in the balls this week? Let's see here.
I want to kick that chicken in the balls for hurting you.
Thank you.
I want to kick it farther into your balls.
Who was I fucking angry at this? I feel like I was angry at somebody. I'm angry at fucking CNN for covering Only the Plane the last month.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to umbrella that as Corey wants to kick Nancy Grace in the balls for being a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, if anybody has a chance and you want to go watch it, she's just using this the wrestler's death as a platform for this really skewed view on steroids, which it's fucking dumb and it's terrible. She needs to get kicked right. Mountain goat to the cooch. Mountain goat to the cooch.
Swat.
Goat Simulator.
Okay.
Back around.
What's coming up next time, guys?
More news.
Yes. What do you guys got going on?
Yeah, I'm just working more in school. I got a ton of shit to do.
I'm trying to find a job.
What happened to
No.
the pool boy job?
I interviewed for that today, but I think the position's already been filled. And they
Oh,
just didn't
well,
tell
you
me.
could fill her position.
Yeah, did you take your shirt off? Show them how you looked with your shirt off.
Well, the interview is today.
You can take your shirt off. You gonna show them how you look with your shirt off.
I gotta say,
Okay.
Preston, if you get this job, it's a great entry-level position for a porn job because the story writes itself.
You know, I heard, I was actually given the legitimate advice that if I ever do end up crewing a porn, that I should give them a false name because that will actually tarnish your reputation in the industry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nobody works under the real name for a porn.
So I need to think of a fake name. Eric Moker, perfect.
No,
There you go.
no,
I like that one. Good job.
No!
All right, we'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.